None of that like drop shipping where you have to spend a couple $100s on marketing and advertising, spend hours sharing links to people and forwarding links to people.
No, we're not doing that.
It's something that you can do, something you can forward to your mama to do, something you can forward to your little brother to do. It's something so practical. I'm literally keeping it simple and taking you all the way back to simpler times where we make money in simple ways. So let's get into it. Hi guys, this is Rufaro and welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Before I actually get into this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I'm on a journey to 1K subscribers, 1,000 subscribers. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Rufaro and I create videos and content centered around finance, career, and professional development. Why? Because I study finance, I have a degree in finance, working on my master's in financial analytics, and I've worked a bit in financial services consulting. I'm a career coach, so I do a lot of professional development. That's something I truly am passionate about. If that's something you're interested in, go ahead, subscribe, like this video, like it so that more people can actually see this video and learn from the content and material I share. So let's get into it. In today's video, I am talking to you all about something that I have tried, right? Something I've tried and tested. I'm sharing a video on ways, easy and practical ways for you to make money with no money. You heard me right. I mean, you can make money without having to put any money down. There aren't a lot of ways you can do this because a lot of the times you have to invest something, right? You have to invest money or time, whatever. I'm not saying you don't have to invest time or creativity and ideas. However, you don't need money. So that's already a plus. It's none of that like drop shipping where you have to spend a couple $100s on marketing and advertising, spend hours sharing links to people and forwarding links to people. No, we're not doing that. Or it's none of that creating lists of leads to send to people so you can grow your leads list, your email list, and then you can start some e-commerce thing or whatever. No, it's none of that. It's something that you can do, something you can forward to your mama to do, something you can forward to your little brother to do. It's something so practical. I'm literally keeping it simple and taking you all the way back to simpler times where we make money in simple ways. So let's get into it. That sounds exciting already. Go ahead, subscribe. Why haven't you subscribed? Subscribe and join the community. So the first thing I have for you all is sell old items. That's so simple. Sell old items. Have you guys watched shows like Extreme Hoarder or like Clean Up My House? Shows that help people declutter their homes, because I think just in America or in general, people get so consumed with like buying and buying and buying and buying. Or you open your pantry, you open your closet, your wardrobe, and you can't find half your things, so you just buy more things. What I'm telling you to do this year is declutter your closet, declutter your rooms, and all those extra things you have not touched or worn within 1 year, sell them. The first thing is, you all have Facebook, right? You all have social media. If you don't, just download Facebook. It's free. So once you've downloaded Facebook, you take a picture of the item. Next, you open the Facebook app, scroll, go to Marketplace, which is the little blue icon you can see at the bottom. Click on there. Then it opens, and at the top, you can go to Create Listing. Once you've gone to Create Listing, go to the picture you've taken of the item. So in this example, I am trying to sell my bedroom slippers. So you add a cute title that everyone can see that actually describes what you're trying to sell. Here it is bedroom slippers. So I actually add Victoria's Secret bedroom slippers. Let's say I bought them for $20 and I can sell them for $15. That's still fine. And so the condition of these shoes would be, you can either put used, like new, or brand new, or whatever. Again, you add a description. So here I can put warm and comfy bedroom slippers. I can put whatever detail I want to put. So on here, I'm just putting with information. If you're selling a table, you want to put the measurements of the table. You want to put the color. You want to put the type of wood it is.
If it's a vehicle, you want to put the year was made, the model, the mileage it has, all of that information. Then I click on optional details. The arrow goes down and I can click on women's shoes. I can put on color there. The color is black. Then on brand, as I mentioned earlier, it's Victoria's Secret. So I can go ahead and type in exactly that. Then if I see that everything I have looks good to me, shoe style, I don't really understand these ones, so I won't click anything. Then I click next. So next it'll ask you delivery location. Once you've put your zip code there, I can change the delivery method because I don't want to ship them, I want a local pickup. When I say local pickup, I can choose door pickup or public meetup.
So my lovely man was able to actually do this and raise some money towards his tuition doing this, selling his old items. So he was able to make quick money without having to put any money down. The next thing that I would recommend is for you to tutor someone. This is such a practical tip for you to do. If you're in college, if you're in school, tutor someone. Even if you're out of school but you are familiar with something, tutor someone. I have a friend who grew up in a French-speaking country and she would tutor French. She didn't have to do any extra work, didn't have to research or anything. All she needed to do was to invest time, to put some time down to tutor someone. I have some steps for you to tutor someone. The first thing I would do is you want to make sure that your house is in order before you reach people. And I'm going to show you how you can approach people, where to approach people for you to tutor them. The first thing is you want to identify the subjects you feel you're qualified to teach someone in. So I'm working on my master's in financial analytics. So I feel pretty comfortable tutoring someone in finance-related subjects. So it'd be an introduction to finance, finance theory and concepts, macroeconomics, microeconomics, so topics like that. I feel pretty comfortable in tutoring someone on that. If someone is doing engineering, look at subjects that you're comfortable with. Then, I've identified those subjects. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create some sort of syllabus, or I'm going to look at syllabuses I used at school. The reason for this is you want to identify some key topics that people you reach out to might be interested in or might find a little challenging. What you don't want is for someone to come to you and then you're not prepared. Stay prepared, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Then when you've kind of identified that, you've kind of put your books in order at home, you now want to approach people. So how exactly are you going to approach people about tutoring? Let me tell you something. When I first started with this, when I was an undergraduate, I was so nervous. I was like, who's going to trust me to tutor them? Who is going to trust me because I'm a student like them? But what you need to do is to put your fear aside and your nerves aside or any of those thoughts aside, because scared money don't make no money. Here are the best places I would find people. So I was an athlete. I played tennis at my university and I would be in the athlete student center a lot of the times. So that was our study center. So what you can do is you'll see athletes there, right? Or if you're not an athlete, you can just go to these centers and ask people if anyone would need extra help in a particular subject. So I started off with athletes because that was easier for me to relate to. But another reason I would also look at athletes is athletes are usually busy on campus, student athletes. They have school to juggle, they have training, they have travel, they have matches and tournaments, and sometimes they can slack in school. Naturally, that can happen if you're taking on too much. So you can come in and really provide a solution to their problem, right? So you can do that. Another place you can go is to the student center. Student center, you'll meet a lot of people who are just chilling, having a good time. And what I notice is a lot of the times people who spend a lot of hours at the student center might not be doing too well in class. The ones who are doing pretty well are in the library. So you go to the people who are struggling and pitch your idea like, hey, you know, if I provide tutoring and these subjects, do you need help? What I will do as well is I'll tell them, I got an A in this class and I know exactly how I can help you get an A or a B in this class. I'll help you get the grade that you're trying to get in this class. And you make it seem like it's less work for them, right? You want to make it attractive for the person. explain to them how you help them and how you teach, right? How you make it fun. Those are some places you can go to find some people. Then the next place you can go to is in your class. In your class, I think you get a bit of a vibe of how people do in your class, especially if you're in a smaller school. So for me, my classes were from as little as 10 people to about 40 people. So in there, you can kind of get the vibe of who's struggling, who's doing well, based off the questions people are asking, or just based off of how engaged and people are in class. As the class finishes, again, you guys are just talking. You can approach someone, hey, I'm providing tutoring for this class. I'm charging $10 an hour, $12 an hour. Let me know if you're interested, and I can literally help you get an A in this class. And from pitching it to 10 people, 2 people might be interested. So if you look at that, if you pitch to 10 people and 2 people interested, that's guaranteed about $20 an hour if you decide to do it like that. And a cool way you could do this by killing 2 birds with 1 stone, making it easier for you, is you could do group tutoring, right? If you have 2 people, you can say, you know what, it's the same class, we'll do it together, and show them the benefits of that. When I tutor you together, it's going to be more engaging, interactive, you have someone to encourage you. Then you don't have to repeat the material, you're saying it once to 2 people, you're making $20 an hour. The third thing for you is to write essays for people. I've done it, I have friends who've done it, I know a lot of people who've done this, and it's pretty straightforward. If you're good at English, if you're getting A's in your English class or B's in your English class, you can approach people to write essays for them. There are some websites as well where you can write essays for people and they pay you a fee. I haven't really researched into them, but after this video, I can link some in the description box. But I'm talking about easy ways for you on your college campus or from your home or wherever you are. So what you can do is you, in your English class, approach some people who need help with essays, figure out the topics that they need essays on, research, and write. So this is also a pretty easy way because there's so many tools online and platforms that will assist you with writing essays. I've used Grammarly, and Grammarly is so good. Grammarly is free, right? I wish this was a video sponsored by Grammarly, but guys, like this video, share it so we can get a lot of views. Let's try to get this to 10k views, and hopefully Grammarly will sponsor this video, right? What do you guys think? Help me get Grammarly to sponsor this video. So, as I was saying, Grammarly is free. However, if you want more like add-ins and more options with Grammarly, you pay a small fee. So once you've paid a small fee, if you've done it for free, you copy and paste your material onto Grammarly, and then Grammarly will highlight in red the words that are incorrect, or also give you suggestions. So for instance, if you said, I'm going to the park by myself, Grammarly might say, I'd give you another sentence that is better and more like upgraded from what you'd have said. Okay, then the next thing you can do is charge to clean someone's house or workspace. I know this is probably one of the least attractive ideas that I have for you. However, you have to get down and dirty in order for you to make some money. This is something I learned when I really needed to make some money. Like, it's okay. Like, take off those shoes, put on your dirty shoes, your dirty boots, and go make some money. And when I say clean someone's house and office, it really is pretty simple because the cleaning you're doing is the same cleaning you do when you're cleaning your room or your house or your dorm room or your space. So here are some ways that you can approach this. Again, I'm giving you advice of things I've actually done. So here's how you can do it. So the first thing you can do is you can approach small business owners and clean their small workspaces, be it like the work from home space or the little small business space that they have. So here's why I recommend you to go with starting off with small businesses, because again, with a small business owner, they might be the one wearing many hats. They're the boss, the CEO, right? They're the accountant, they're the marketer, they're the assistant. They wear so many hats. So sometimes something as cleaning or appearance things might be too extra for them, and charging someone like a contractor or someone who's additional might be expensive. So what you will do is you'll charge less than that person. If this person charges $20 to clean their space, you go in and you can charge $15, $12, and that's it. So where can you find these small business owners? The best place I always go to is Facebook again. Facebook is great with Facebook groups. Join a Facebook group, and you type in small business owners if you're in Atlanta small business owners, Atlanta entrepreneurs, spaces like that. Then when you've joined them, get a feel of what the group is like, right? Serve to see, okay, does this make sense for the service I'm trying to provide? If it does, perfect. Post what you're trying to offer to the people. For example, hey guys, my name is Rufaro and I clean spaces for small business owners. Here's why I focus on small business owners, because I know you have a lot of things to juggle and I actually charge cheaper than than cleaning companies, service companies. And again, you get a really personal touch from me. Here's my number if you need my services. Pretty straightforward. Another place, which is the second place that you can clean, is people's personal and private Airbnbs. Everybody's doing Airbnb. Everybody is doing an Airbnb. It's pretty exciting to see people making money from literally anything, right? People who have purchased homes are Airbnb-ing them. People who are renting out and leasing out homes are Airbnb-ing spaces. People are Airbnb-ing old caravans, old tents for experiences, and these are all opportunities for you to clean them. So here's why I say you can do this, for several reasons. With Airbnb, the owner of that Airbnb already gets a cleaning fee from Airbnb. So for instance, if customer A has booked an Airbnb that is mine by Rufaro, they will be charged a fee, let's say $1,000 for a month, and then Airbnb will also charge them a cleaning fee. Let's just say the cleaning fee is $200 for that stay. Okay, right? So meaning me as the owner, I will get that $1,000 plus that $200. But I know that I still need to clean. So I'm okay paying someone to clean because it's not coming out of my $1,000. I have $200 to spend. And if I'm someone who's not doing Airbnb as the only thing, I have several things I do. I go to school, I have a job, I have business, and I YouTube, right? I don't have time to be going to clean. So I might hire a cleaning company, but a cleaning company is going to charge me exactly $200 or even more. So I'm looking for options of how I can have a clean spot and reduce my costs. That's where you will come in. You will go into these groups, these Facebook groups, and join groups for Airbnbs. So you can say Atlanta Airbnbs or Atlanta New Airbnb or Airbnb Beginners. Then you can surf again, just check what the group is about and share your services. Introduce yourself. Hey guys, my name is Rufaro and I clean Airbnbs for Airbnb owners. Why do I do it? Because I'm cheaper than cleaning companies and I provide personal touch. Here's my number. Then you can insert a beautiful picture of yourself and people can reach out to you. That's an easy way for you to make probably like $150 or $50, depending on what the person is willing to pay you, simply for you putting in your time and simply from you cleaning a small space. So here are the typical things you would have to consider or look at when you actually start cleaning Airbnbs or cleaning someone's space. The first thing is you're coming to do some sweeping, right? A lot of people have either carpet, hardwood floor, or tiles. If they have a carpet, you're also vacuuming. The next thing you would do is you're doing laundry, literally taking someone's sheets and duvets and pillows and chucking them into the wash and dryer. Thank goodness for technology, you do not have to wash with your hands. So that's really a task that something else is doing for you. And again, I'd recommend put on some gloves because you don't want to be touching people's bodily fluids. You don't know what they were doing in those sheets. Yeah, no. The next thing as well that you would be doing, actually just doing the dishes, or you're putting them in the dishwasher. And once the laundry is done, you're taking it out and you're remaking the bed. Pretty straightforward, and just arranging certain things. So if you look at it, it's something that can take you under 2 hours to clean, depending on how big the space is naturally. But the bigger the space, the more money they're charging you. So let's say if it's a one-room Airbnb, cleaning that spot might take you under 2 hours and you've made about $150 or $50, $200, whatever, depending on how much they charge you. And you didn't need to put any money down. Come on guys, I am on a roll. The final thing I would say for you is you can charge people to cook for them. If you don't know how to cook, that's okay. YouTube has so many videos for you to learn how to cook. Again, if cooking is not your strength or whatever, that's okay. I talked about 4 other things above that you can take a look at and consider doing. Because again, I'm giving you these not to say try each and every single one of them. That just wouldn't make any sense. Choose one or two and stick to them. So when I say you can charge to cook for people, what I mean is you can start off with your dorms or apartments or just the area you stay in. When I was in college, I stayed first in the dorms, then the apartments, and none of us enjoyed cooking. And then we also didn't enjoy the food in the cafeteria. So one of my teammates would cook a lot. She was really, really good. But I looked back and I was like, if I was her, I literally would have charged to cook for you. So my little brother's the one who showed me this. When he came over for the weekend, for Thanksgiving, we had a roster of chores that we would be in charge of. We had a roster of who was cooking on what days. So my days were cooking from Monday to Wednesday. My brother cooked on Thursday. Then Tanaka, my little brother-in-law, cooked on Friday. So, and then Tadio cooked on the weekend. So one of the days, Tanaka didn't want to cook, and my brother said, yo, I can cook for you, but you're gonna pay me $20. Pretty small fee, but the cooking was literally putting rice in the rice cooker, putting chicken in the oven, and then getting a can of like tinned tomatoes and just cooking it. So it's pretty straightforward, and cooking that literally took less than an hour. The benefit I would say for charging to cook for people is right now in America, people just don't have time to cook. People don't have time to cook, and people are craving fresh, home-cooked meals that are healthy. And that's where you come in. The purpose, when you're making money, you are providing a solution to a problem. So if you're providing them fresh, warm-cooked meals that taste way better than the cafeteria food if you stay on campus, or that tastes way better than the fast food outlet, whether you stay on campus or if you work somewhere else, then you're charging less than, let's say, some of these other apps that prep food for you, then my friend, you have yourself a really good way for you to make some money. Let's do the maths, okay? A whole chicken can cost about $5. That's the average now. So we have $5, right? Packet of rice can cost you about $5 as well. Okay, that's $10. Then you have your vegetables, your soup, that can cost you about $4. Now we're at what? 5 plus 5, 10 plus 4, about $14. So you're just making rice and chicken stew. Cost you $14, and from this you can make about 5 to 8 plates, for instance. And for those 5 to 8 plates, you charge a humble $10 or $12 for them. So if you do 5 to 8 plates, let's say you do 8 plates charging $10, that's 8 times 10, $80, and your cost for this was $14. That's what you're making, $66 an hour. Think about that. So that rounds up my video. If you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit the like button. When you like this video, you're literally saying, you know what, Rafaro, you just blew my mind. You shared some content that was really dope. You stuck to your title. You provided me with ideas of ways that I could make money without putting in any money. If I delivered on that, hit that like button. And if you think, you know what, someone else can benefit from this. Someone who's been trying to do drop shipping for like 2 years and they've spent a couple $100s in advertising and they haven't made any money back, let me show them this video on how to make money the simple way. And then also subscribe, because I'm on a journey to 1,000 subscribers, so I can continue sharing videos with you all and continue connecting with you guys. So yeah, my name's Rafaro, and thanks again, guys. Bye.